Top of the morning to you, Lagos, Nigeria. This is Dailies today, part 2, sponsored by MTN Nigeria. I'm Sheriff Quadry. Let's begin with the stories. Okay, let me start this way. That all the papers, well, virtually all major papers today, they have 3 or 4 things in common. First is the advertorial by the NUJ, NGE, and NPAN on the amendment of the media bills. That advertorial is on the front page of all the papers. Oh, wow, yeah. Virtually all the papers this morning. It's a similar thing right there on their front pages. Second is the third wave of COVID. That also is a regular feature in all the papers. Third is the issue of 2023 Southern governors, Afenifere, Ohaneze, all supporting each other. Yeah, that is also everywhere today. And then the fourth is the death of Sound Sultan in all the papers as well today. Yeah, so let's begin by looking at the Daily Trust newspaper. COVID-19, Nigeria faces third wave as Lagos issues red alert. That is here. That's from the Daily Trust newspaper. From the Nation newspaper this morning, we have this one here that says, what makes... let's take a look at this one here. Troops comb Kaduna forest for abducted emir kids. Afenifere Ohaneze back governors on power shift. It's here. Nation newspaper. Vanguard is next. PDP Ndume tango over transmission of polls results. Electronic transmission won't work in North, says Ali Ndume. Opposes state police. PDP kicks, says poll results can be transmitted from anywhere in Nigeria. That's front page, the Vanguard newspaper for you today. And now to Daily Independent newspaper. Airlines grown fare may rise as Jet A1 climbs to 315 naira per litre. Buhari wants to provoke Nigerians to go to war. Afenifere says Femi Adesina is a sellout. Host countries, weak growth, shrink diaspora remittances. People are not sending money home as they used to because of the shrinking economy of their host countries as well. We're going to flip to page 15 of the Daily Independent newspaper. Experts proffer solutions as insecurity worsens prices of foodstuffs across markets. Experts proffer solutions as insecurity worsens prices of foodstuff across markets. That's on page 15, Daily Independent newspaper. I'm picking up the Punch right now. Let's pick up the Punch. I'm going to start with the editorial that I said is on the pages, front pages of all the papers today. Information blackout. This is what the National Assembly wants to achieve with the MPC and MBC Media Act amendment bills. It's not just against the media, it's about society's right to know, your right to be heard. It's an advertorial on the front page of all the papers today. It's sponsored by NUJ, NGE, and NPAN. The Punch, I'm taking that one this time around from the Punch. You can see it on all the papers as well. Page 4 of the Punch. Here we go to page 4 of the Punch this morning. Lagos OPC man stabs member to death over cultism. Lagos OPC man stabs member to death over cultism. So a member of the New Era Odua People's Congress, Tokpe Lucky, has gone into hiding after allegedly killing another member of the group, Wasiu Ogunaike, in the Ekpe area of Lagos State. According to Punch Metro, Lucky and some OPC members trailed Ogunaike to a location in Ekpe where the suspect allegedly used a knife to stab the 42-year-old during a disagreement. Lagos OPC man stabs member to death over cultism is here, page 4 of the Punch newspaper. We're going to flip to page 15 of the same paper this morning. Here we go with the story, page 15. I will vie for presidency in 2023, says ex-governor Yerima. I will vie for presidency in 2023, says ex-governor Yerima. That's page 15 of the Punch newspaper. Moving on to the Guardian newspaper for you today. COVID-19 dreaded Delta variant hits Lagos. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Let me take that again. COVID-19 dreaded Delta variant hits Oyo as Lagos slips into third wave. COVID-19 dreaded Delta variant hits Oyo as Lagos slips into third wave. Front page of The Guardian. Now to page 6 of The Guardian. Are you listening, Lagos? Page 6 of The Guardian is where we are headed to right now. Let's see this story on that page here. We go with this story here. Nigeria on precipice. Disaster looms, Afenifere warns. Nigeria on precipice. Disaster looms, Afenifere warns. That's page 6, The Guardian. I'm going to go to page 9. Let's do page 9 before we leave The Guardian this morning. Here we go with a story here that says, suspected herdsmen kill youth leader, injure others in Ibadan. Suspected herdsmen kill youth leader, injure others in Ibadan. Gunmen have allegedly killed the village youth leader in Ibadan. At the Oyo State capital, it was gathered that the youth leader, popularly known as Oloriodo, was shot by herdsmen who allegedly invaded Akinkunmi village in Akinyele local government area. Akinkunmi village is close to Kara Market, where cattle, rams, and other animals are sold. A resident and the commercial motorcyclist Razak Ishola said the gunmen attempted to kidnap 2 people at Akinkunmi village on Saturday. It was, however, learned that one of the victims escaped and ran to Akinkunmi village to seek help. It was also gathered that Oloriodo and other youths bombarded the village in search of the kidnappers, but the abductors shot 3 people, among whom the Oloriodo. It was learned that Oloriodo later died as a result of the gunshots, while 2 who sustained various degrees of injury are still receiving treatment at a health facility within the local government area. Suspected herdsmen kill youth leader, injure others in Ibadan. The Guardian, page 9 of The Guardian for you today. 7:38. We're gonna move on to the Daily Sun. Oduduwa Republic. Intimidation, harassment won't stop agitation. Coalition tells FG. Rider states policing will make governments or governors true chief security officers. Afenifere speaking there. If you're watching on Facebook and on YouTube, I'm gonna show you what the advertorial I talked about earlier on all the pages look like. If you're watching, you can see this is Daily Sun newspaper. This is what the advertorial looks like right now. You can see. Can we zoom in a little so people can, get a look at what the advertorial reads here? Okay, nice. There you go. It's the same thing with the New Telegraph. If you're watching on Facebook and on YouTube, you can see the advertorial. This is the New Telegraph now. This is the Daily Sun, as you can see. It's the same thing. And it's the same thing with all the papers this morning. The Guardian, the same thing. It's here. It's a massive campaign by the NUJ, NG, and NPAN. This is the Punch with the same thing. This is the Daily Independent newspaper with the same advertorial on its front page. The Vanguard has the same. This is the Vanguard here. The same thing with the Vanguard newspaper. It's right here for you to see. The Nation newspaper has the same thing here, so you can see for yourself if you're watching. Same thing with Daily Trust and the rest of them. Let's move on to our last paper on the show today, which is This Nigeria. It has the same thing on the front page of This Nigeria. This is the advertorial here, only that it's smaller on This Nigeria newspaper. 2023 presidency battle for top job hots up. Power must shift to South. Governors, senators, stakeholders insist you have to negotiate with us. The North responding there. This Nigeria is the paper. Now we have all the headlines for you on the table. Let's begin to get your thoughts on the stories that you have heard this morning. 0700 993 993 993 and 014657190. If you called earlier in the morning, please refrain from calling so we can getting some fresh thoughts on the show today. I'll be right back to start taking your thought.
In the center of excellence, over 40 radio stations, strong 9 million radio audience. Nigeria Info 99.3 is officially the #1 talk station in Lagos. Over 2 million radio listeners. 1.3 million online community. Starcast of broadcasters. Talk, news, and sports. We are having the biggest conversation right now. Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Dailies today on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Please turn up your radio if you're calling me. That's right. Nigeria Info. Good morning to you. Morning.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Yes, good morning to you.
Yes, Amos, I'm calling from Ikoyi.
Welcome, Amos.
Please, I want to make a correction or impression because I don't understand when Quadry has become an emirate in Kaduna. I think that headline should be corrected.
Okay.
I mean, calling the Sarki of Quadry an emir, I don't think is uncalled for, and it's a slap to my people and to myself in particular. And I want my other people to condemn this.
Okay.
It's not an emirate. Yeah, if you can call it an emirate, then what about the Agoma, the Adara kingdom? What will you call it? It's not an emirate, please.
Okay.
They should stop addressing him as an emir. It's not an emirate. Thank you.
Thank you, Amos, for calling. 7:43. Nigeria Info. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Sharif.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, this is Friday from Igweleri.
Welcome, Friday. Talk to me. What's your story?
Yeah, the electric transmission cannot work in the north. What is this reform of the Electoral Act law? We are just wasting our time because the most important aspect and point of the electoral reform is this thing. So if it cannot work in the north, then why are we wasting our time? But we can vote in the north. Election can take part in the north. The northerner can produce leaders. Presidency, they are produce leaders more than any other region. And here they cannot put their region in order so that electoral transmission will work. So, Sheriff, well, it is a shame to Nigeria. So it's a lesson. All Southerners, we should wake up. We should open our eye. Then let us know where we are going from here. Thank you very much this morning.
Thank you, Friday, for calling me. Nigeria Info. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Morning to you.
This is Ade from Ayobo.
Ade, what's your story?
Concerning the electoral reform bill.
Okay.
Have they just said it that if anybody crosses from one party to another party, that such a person cannot contest for a levy position?
I'm not sure.
He or she has stayed there for like 2 to 3 years. Hello?
Go on, Ade. We're listening to you.
I just said it. That
No. I'm not sure anything has been done. I think that's a court matter.
So what are they reforming now? If they are not reforming that, they are not reforming. They are not.
They should stop people from cross carpeting.
Even if they cross carpeted, that's the problem. They must stay there for like 2 to 3 years before they can contest for any elected position.
Okay.
That's my stand.
All right, Ade. Thank you. I'm particularly impressed by this advertorial in the papers today. I'm really, really impressed. And by the way, we're having that same conversation tomorrow on the Crossfire at 8 a.m. The Africa Center for Media and Information Literacy will be joining us all the way from Abuja tomorrow. We're hoping to get the NUJ also on the show tomorrow to talk about the same issue, the media bills in front of the National Assembly. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Cherry.
Yes, please. Good morning.
Yeah, this is Igwe Victor.
Welcome, Igwe Victor. What's your story?
Yeah, my story is the church youth leader in Oyo State.
Okay.
You see why the non-state actors are coming up. Because of the failure of the security network across the country, the lives of people are no longer guaranteed. And you see the like of Igbo Host and the Nankanos. They are just coming up when there is this vacuum in the security space. People are being killed and nobody is saying anything. The moment people talk, people speak in order to protect their ethnic nationalities, they will be tagged terrorists. So my take is, what is government doing about these incident killings? A youth leader killed. The other guy just called about the emirate. The community youth leader or head leader was kidnapped and others abducted. This is not fair. I don't know what Nigeria is plunging into. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Victor. On YouTube, we have some comments that have come in. Opayemi Adidamola on YouTube said the advertorial is a step in the right direction. The government is becoming unfriendly to having the press to do their work. Free speech is essential ingredient for democracy and development. Azubike is also on YouTube. Azubike says, on the media blackout, I will advise the media to, as a matter of fact, black out the government, all their activities and programs. By that, they will know they are serious. Azubike put that across on YouTube. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, Sheriff. I greet you.
Good morning to you.
My name is Uchi.
Welcome.
I'm calling from Ikeja. You see, Sheriff, when some of us call on our southern brothers here to be wise, vigilant, and know what's going on, a lot of people misconstrue our intentions. Lawan is trying to coerce the Senate to pass a bill without electronic transmission of results. Ndume is saying it can't work in the north. Yet, we down here in the south, we are yet to smell the cookie and know that these people are up to something. And yet people will come and tell you, oh, it's normal, the government is doing well. How can you, in all honesty, tell us that electronic transmission is not good for our politics? Sheriff.
Yes, please.
You understand? So for me, Southerners, wake up, be wise. And the southern governors should put their foot on the ground and say, this is what we want, and it must go that way.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, too, for calling me. On Facebook, Mofer says, suspected herdsmen kill this today and bandits kill that tomorrow, yet none gets hounded or arrested, but people protesting against these incessant killings get arrested by the DSS. Sincerely, we are living in a failed nation. That's Mofer who put that across. Balogun Kende says, Delta variant with third wave, Nigeria. You should be more vigilant and protect yourself very well. Thank you, Kende. Good morning to you.
Hello.
Good morning.
Thank you very much. You have Mr. Sam calling from Ikorodu.
Welcome. What's your story?
Yes. The youth leader killed. And somebody is saying it's because of that is why Kalu is asking for another republic and the other man from the southwest. Where is Oteku? I think the essence of forming Monusco was to address the problem of insecurity in the southwest. That is why I keep on saying that all these South people calling sentiment, not really facing the reality on the ground, would country no good. There is insecurity problem all over the country. It is not a one show. It would take every Nigerian with prayer effort to put an end to it. It is not the issue of Kanu or somebody for one republic from somewhere. It is all hands on be on deck to solve the insecurity problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you too for calling me. Appreciate it. 7:49 Nigeria Info. Good morning to you.
Sheriff, good morning.
Good morning to you.
How was the week and our family?
Very well, very well.
With Madam Mufi.
Welcome.
I want to talk about this negotiation. Northerners has said, come, let's talk.
Mm-hmm.
No arm of any Nigeria, of this country, can win an election on our own. No, nobody. We all support each other. When they were bringing out their own candidate, the whole South will support, and they will win. If we are bringing anybody from the South, they must support us. We didn't negotiate with them when we were voting them in. Why are you not giving us mandate that we must support you? You should call for negotiation. Negotiation with who? Even they bring Ukwani man as a candidate of any party, and maybe PDP, we must support that Ukwani man. We are supporting each other. The president said when he came out as when Tinubu agreed to work with him and support him, he knew he was going to win that election. He knows he cannot win the election or not. One or two arms of the South must support him. We cannot negotiate with them.
Thank you.
The presidency must come down to the South, and they must support us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Ifi, for calling. Nigeria Info, good morning to you. I think we lost the call. Let's go to WhatsApp while we wait for Ashagmo from Okoa 4 says if election results cannot be transmitted from the north, does it mean we should remain backward because of the north? Ashagmo is asking that question on WhatsApp. This one, and the issue of presidency to the south. Northerners say the South has to negotiate with them. They are right, because we are practicing democracy. It's not automatic. The Southeast need to play politics. They can't just force people to hand over presidency to the Southeast. Ayo from Dolphin Estate put across. Ayo, thank you. This person says, being in a Kajuru Emirate or not is not what matters now. What matters is for the man to be rescued from the kidnappers' den. May God save us in this country. You didn't let me with your name, but thank you for your thought on WhatsApp. We'll take another one from WhatsApp. This person says, he's talking about the game show. Oh, God, game has gone, Joe. Ade from Iowa says, if politicians cross carpet, they should be in the new party for at least 2 to 3 years before contesting for another elected position. Ade in Iowa sent that across. 7:52. Let's get back to telephone. Nigeria Info. Good morning to you.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Sheriff.
Yes, please. Who am I speaking with?
This is Dambogo.
Okay. What's your story?
The North will continue to rule Nigeria, whether you like it or not, until we restructure this country. I know some people, when they want to deceive you, especially a supporter of this government, they will tell you what the restructure is all about.
There's something about your line. It's not clear.
But I can hear you.
Well, we can't hear you clearly.
All right.
We can't hear you clearly. I'm so sorry. Nigeria Info. Good morning to you.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. Yeah. This is Francis calling from VI.
Welcome, Francis. What's your story?
Yes, the youth leader being killed is quite unfortunate. How life is being taken in this country. And my question is, what is the value of life? And then somebody can still just call on the air and ask us to pray when Nigeria is going down the drain. I think it's not time to pray, rather, the time to do the right thing. The Southerners must stand up and defend their own people. Good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning to you, brother. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah. I'm on this power shifted to the south. The Northerners are not, hello?
Okay. I'm with you.
Yeah. The Northerners are not actually saying power should not shift to the south. I want us to get one thing right.
Okay.
That is, politics, you negotiate. You woo people to your side. That's exactly what the president did. Why he invited Tinubu to woo the people of the Southwest and some part of the South and Southeast, so that they can vote in the president. You don't just come. The president has no constitutional right to pick somebody and say, this is the man that will replace me. So we should be, mindful. We should now put our homes together and bring those that are there to join us, so that we can succeed. It's not by fighting. Good day, Sheriff.
Good day to you, sir. Well put. 7:55. Nigeria Info. Good morning to you.
Sheriff Quadry.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Uche, comrade, all our callers and listeners, morning. Look, I will still be begging the president. I hear the last caller, so he has no right to pick somebody who will replace him. No, that is in a society when things can work. We know how it works here now. And Chief Quadry, these Southwest people complaining, when they were romancing with the group from the North, I keep on saying it. You are doing this, so it will not do you any good. Today, look at where we find ourselves. Now, the Northerners say, nothing like zoning. So I want to beg them, live and let live. We have 3 major three major tribes in Nigeria. The two have been romancing themselves for years. Why not allow somebody from the East for peace to reign? Please, thank you.
Thank you, too, for calling me. 7:56. Let's see who's here. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, Sheriff.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is Pastor Ladipo calling from Muriligum.
Good to have you.
The Northerners are telling us that they can't transmit election results. But these same people, can't they? I want to ask a question, Sheriff.
Mm-hmm.
Should we have Southern and other senators in that house?
Yes, no.
What are they doing now?
I don't know.
Can't they convince their other people and say, we can't remain in the analog age forever now? We can't remain in the age where we use biro. That is why till today, a lot of things are stagnant in Nigeria. Go to the civil service. They refuse to change. This same thing is what is happening. They will continue carrying files from one office to another, and they will tell you one document or the other is missing. These things is not helping us, and it's not going to make us to go forward. Thank you, and God bless Nigeria.
Bless you too. Thank you for calling me. 7:57 is time. We have to put a stop to it this morning on Dailies today. Thank you for being a part of it. Many thanks to MTN for the support. But we're not done yet. At 8 o'clock, we have the news for you. After the news, Rotimi Sankori will be joining me on the show, and we'll be talking about Nigeria's population, the role that you have played to put us in this position that we are right now, the role you are playing to put us here where we are today, and what you can do, what we can do as a country to avert something really horrible from happening to this country in the future. We're talking World Population Day, which was yesterday. Rotimi will join me in a moment. Stay here on Nigeria Info. I'm Sheriff Quadry.
You've waited so long, and now the doors are wide open for you to join
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.